Look at this little guy. It's so baby.
Agents of the Resistance. We must rise. We must resist.
Hello YouTube, it's your pal Manic, and I'm on a little baby KTM. The KTM Dukes 390. And first little jaunt, I'm actually really impressed with this son of a gun. Let's start as we always do, comfort. I'm actually really impressed with how comfortable this bike is. No windscreen, so I am getting bombarded with wind. But pretty much every KTM except for the Adventures. I'm gonna have that with, so I'll live with that. The seat's pretty stiff, but it's nice and wide, so I'm not. At first glance, it's gonna be comfortable for, you know, decent rides. I wouldn't ride from Philadelphia to Atlanta on it, but it would definitely be comfortable commuting on if I don't have to go too far. Great in the city. Oh my god, this would be such a comfortable city bike. Foot pegs, I actually really like the foot position. They're very comfortable, like I like all my bikes. Kind of a sport touring setup. Bar position is phenomenal. I'm at an almost 100-degree angle. I'm not quite perfectly bent, but I just boom. All I see in front of me is the road. If I want to, I'd have to look down to see the speedometer. So let's talk about controls, since that's one of the things we talk about in the control section. The brakes are awesome. Doesn't like clutchless upshifting. Definitely want to use the clutch for your shifting, probably because they're just beat to hell. Brakes are awesome. Oh, they're so good. They give you so much feedback. I'm very confident on this bike. We're leaving the big boys behind us. So, as with the 690 Enduro, not a whole lot in the way of tech. But I don't know if there's anything. Again, for that, description will be in the comments below. If there is, there's probably going to be traction controller, ABS. Let's talk engine now. It's only a 390 single, but it feels almost like a parallel twin in how smooth the power is. And there's way more power in here than I was expecting. It's not arm ripping power, but there's definitely some power here. I would definitely say this is a quick little bike. There's a little dead spot before. There's like low on power, then a dead spot or a flat spot, and then it kicks back in again when the RPM light starts telling you, hey, you should shift. skyline of 10 grand. Totally achievable in fourth gear there. I don't know how fast that was. I probably don't want to know, but we're hauling. Like other singles, it doesn't like to be short shifted. Above 4 grand, you get a little hesitation. Oh, I really like that brake light on the RC. Oh, this is such a fun little bike. Engine braking phenomenal. Oh, love this engine. So progressive, so smooth. Oh, comfort's taking a little bit of a hit, but it's all good. Performance and handling. Although it's only a 390, this is a fun little bike. It feels faster than it actually is. Like, I'm only doing 80 kilometers an hour, which is roughly, so 48, 50. Yeah, I guess that's pretty close. Handling. This is a great handling bike. Alright, so let's recap. Comfort, it's okay. It's a tiny little bike with lots of wind blast, but controls are decent. The position of the handlebars and the foot pegs is awesome. The seat is a little firm, but it's not too bad. Controls are great. Engine is super responsive. Brakes are super grabby, but they give you a lot of feedback. I really like that. I can feel little bumps underneath the front tire under heavy braking. Vibration, going back to the comfort, vibration is pretty low. I mean, I'm looking at my mirrors and they're actually working, and I'm at 8 grand on a single. Not a whole lot of technology in this guy. But being that it's only a 390, you don't really need the ABS or the traction control or really anything like that. Engine is superb. I'm really impressed by the engine. Trellis tubular frame is very complacent. I really like how this bike feels overall. I was not expecting to like this bike as much as I do. Sure, I'd take a 1290 over this, but I really like this. This is a blast. But this bike did something that I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It made me feel fast. I felt like I hauled ass. And, you know, that's the thing. That's what they say. It's better to ride a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. And this bike is all about that, man. That was so much fun. Probably some of the most fun I've ever had on two wheels. I mean, I think maybe the fastest I went was 75, 80. But, oh, that was so much fun. I never thought I'd say that.
What did you think of that?
Unreal.
Yeah?
It was, I mean, the control rider was on the RC and he was hauling ass, but the two of us were keeping up with him and waiting for everyone else to catch up, but it was